Alright, so this is a recording of how I did the Anime AI for my project in advanced level design. As you can see, this is just a first person example map. It's the default what you get. Everything's the same as it should be. Now, first we're gonna set up the time that I previously told you how to set up, but in a visual way so people can get it there. To get to the game level blueprint, you have to go to blueprints, edit first person game mode right here. Open Ford Blueprint Editor. Since I already explained everything on how to do it over there, I'm gonna do this a little bit fast. So right here we're gonna get everything's just gonna be lowercase. Sure. Time, seconds, maxed, and here we're gonna get time, seconds. We're gonna change this to a integer. Don't change this to a float. The difference between is a float can go into a decimal point and an integer is just a whole number. Time, minutes, and those are the only three we need. We need an event tick. So every second this is gonna go off. So we're gonna set it. Set the time seconds. And we are gonna add 1 second every time. Now we're going to set if it's maxed. If time second has actually gone to 60, that's gonna set it to true or false. Make a branch. Now if this is true, if it has reached 60, then we're gonna set the time back to 0 so it can start counting all over again. We don't have to do anything with that. But if it hasn't, then it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna keep counting. So after it sets to 0, we want to make sure that the time minutes is actually added, since it's been a minute. So we're gonna get time limit, and we're gonna add 1 and set it there. Okay, so this is basically it. It's not very hard to set up the time here. If you want, you can go deeper into it and make it so when the minutes reach 60, you can turn it to an hour if you want to do it that way. So just a quick little rundown of what it does. Every second this goes on, it adds 1. So 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. And as soon as it reaches 60, it's going to set this to true. After it sets it to true, it's going to go to this branch and see if it's true or not. If it isn't 60, then it's not going to do anything. But if it is, it's going to set it back to 0. It's going to add a minute since it's been a minute. And it's going to just keep doing it. So compile that, and that's in the game mode file. Now to add this to your viewport, we're going to add a user interface. Just going to call it UI. And we're going to put text. Just a text block right here. I'm not going to go super into it. We're going to create a binding for the text. We're going to put cast to game mode. We're going to get time. Oh, wait, not game mode. First person game mode. There we go. I don't think that's it. Okay, it is it. Alright. Time minute. Go here. We're gonna convert it to this. You just have to drag and it'll convert it itself. And first person in the first person character right here. You don't need to worry about any of these. This is just for VR. And create widget UI add to viewport. Boom. Now let's add the seconds real quick so it doesn't look very let's just put a 1 there to see how it looks. So add the seconds right here. And the seconds is just gonna be, this is just for test, it will change it by itself. 123. It's a little small. Let's put it right there. Let's make this bigger. Let's put it right there. There. It's a little bit huge, but it's just so you guys can get the point. We're gonna get the text 23. We're gonna bind the text. Get game mode. Times seconds. There. Now, now that we've added everything and to the UI here, it should happen right here. So when we press play, ooh, that's a bit fast. Counts every frame, so it should be add delay for a second. I think that should fix it. Two, three, four. It's a bit close together. We're not gonna wait until it reaches 60 seconds, obviously. I'm just gonna make this into 20. We're just gonna pretend 20 seconds are a minute. We're gonna see if it changes the one. We're gonna get this one and we're gonna change it right here. It should be 20 seconds. And after 20 seconds, it should change that 0 to a 1. Five, four, three, two, 1. And there you go. It sets back to 0 and starts counting back up again. So we have confirmed that that works just fine. Set this back to 60 and go. I mean, if you want it to look really cool, you can add the milliseconds there by taking away this and just adding it after this to make this the milliseconds. But that's all for the time.